Good afternoon, students. I am Seema Pandey, your biology teacher. Now I'm going to start your online session with the chapter 1 Reproduction in Organism. Reproduction. It is the process by which an organism produces its offspring. Organisms produce their young ones similar to itself. Now comes to the lifespan. Lifespan, it is a time period from birth to natural death. Remember students, natural death is saying different organism like butterfly has a and tortoise, elephant, lion, human beings, they all have a different lifespan. I'm giving you an example. Butterfly has a 1 to 2 weeks of lifespan. Tortoise has a 100 to 150 years of lifespan. Now there is a reproduction in organism. Definition of reproduction, lifespan. Here I am giving you a question mark. It means you have to make a notes here with the help of these headings from your NCERT books, from internet or any source. Now I want to tell you about there are the two type of reproduction like asexual and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, here only one parent is involved, chromosome numbers are same, mitosis division takes place in the asexual reproduction. And sexual reproduction, here two parents are involved, chromosome number becomes half, meiosis division takes place here, gamete formation takes place here, clone, budding, binary fissions, these are the phenomena of asexual reproduction. You have to make a notes of clone, budding, binary fission here. There are some asexual structures in the different organisms are here, like zoospores in Chlamydomonas, Conidia in Penicillium, buds in Hydra, gemmules in sponge. Remember students, these are the asexual structures which are helping in the organism for the reproduction. You have to make a diagram of binary fission and budding here. Vegetative propagules in angiosperms, like vegetative propagation is also called the asexual reproduction. That's why you have to read it from your NCERT books like vegetative propagules or vegetative structure which are found in some angiospermic plants like in potato, tuber, eye formation, rhizome formation, etc. So sexual reproduction, in sexual reproduction there are formation of male and female gamete takes place, formation of juvenile and vegetative phase. Juvenile phase, juvenile phase is the stage of growth and maturity, and vegetative phase is here. There are two type of plants present on the earth, annual plants and biennial plants. Annual plants which reproduce once in a year, biennial plants which reproduce two in a year or twice in a year. There are some unusual flowering phenomena present on the earth, like in bamboo plant, only once flowering takes place in a year. Strobilanthus kunthiana, that is called Neela Kuranji. Here, flowering takes place once in 12 years. It is given in your NCERT books on page number 9. Please go through it. It is very important as a for the board exam. Now, changes indicates in human beings of reproductive maturity, like secondary sexual characters in male and female, menstrual cycle in female. There are two type of cycle present in non-primates. It is called estrous cycle. In primates, it is called menstrual cycle. This is the reproductive cycle. There are seasonal breeders present. In seasonal breeders, reproductive phase is seasonal. Like in some seasons, some seasons they can reproduce the young ones. In continuous breeders, they are reproductively active throughout the reproductive phase, like human beings, etc. There are some events present in sexual reproduction. Three type of events are here. One is pre-fertilization, fertilization, and post-fertilization. Pre-fertilization means before the fertilization, some structures are formed. So pre-fertilization, gametogenesis and gamete transfer comes under the pre-fertilization. Gametogenesis, the formation of gametes like male and female gametes, and gamete transfer, you people knows about the pollination in case of plant, means to say gamete transfers from the its place to the female part. Now, fertilization means fusion of gametes. It is also called syngamy. Parthenogenesis is here. Please go through the NCERT books for the parthenogenesis. Well, parthenogenesis is the formation of fruit or formation of the organism without fertilization. This is called parthenogenesis. Now, post fertilization events. In post fertilization events, there are zygote, it is the resultant structure of syngamy. Embryogenesis, formation of embryo. Mitosis takes place here. Cell differentiation. After the cell differentiation, it grows. You have to know about the oviparous and viviparous animals also. Oviparous means to say egg laying animal. Viviparous means they are not laying eggs, they are giving their young ones. They are giving birth to their young ones. Now there are some reproductive structure of flowering plants. For this topic, please go through the given link and NCERT PDF. Thank you.